Okay, now we're going to take and remove the blades on this mower deck here to go ahead and sharpen them. And then we're going to clean this deck up. Okay, a few things you want to check when you're servicing your mower blades to get the camera to hone in here. These stars right here, you want to make sure they're not ground out or wore out, because if they do get bad, your blade can come off. So you want to check that. And we're going to get a putty knife and clear the debris off the inside of the deck. Okay, using the putty knife, let's take in and we'll zoom this back out here and see you scrape this off. Now we want to take and check our deck here for, any debris or anything like that. Check our pulleys. These seem to be all pretty good. Don't seem like there's any play in them. And then we'll go over to the vise with the grinder and sharpen the blade. Okay, now we're ready to go ahead and sharpen this blade. There's two on this. I'll show you sharpen one and what I do, and then I made a homemade balancer because it helps the bearings inside the mandrels where the blades bolt onto. If you balance the blade, it helps them last longer, just like you would get your tires balanced on your car. I like to just clean the edge up, take any of the burrs away. I'll flip this to the other side. And we'll take a look here a little closer. You don't want a super sharp edge because it doesn't just cut the grass, it picks up debris and stuff from the ground. And as you can see, it puts a ragged edge on it. So we just want to clean that up and make it pretty even. And then try and balance it as best as we can. Turned out pretty good. It's not too bad. Now we'll take it over to our balancer. So here we are, my balancer, kind of homemade on my wall here. I just gets it pretty close. Regular balancers they have are expensive. You could buy the one that you can get tabletop, provided you're tabletop is level. Make sure your tabletop is level, but this wall's pretty level. Just took a regular screw, screwed it into the wall here, and that blade's looking pretty good. So you just shake it a little bit and it levels out, and that's looking pretty good. Let's get this back on. Okay, you also want to make sure that you get, try to get the blade as clean as you possibly can. A good stiff wire brush is what helps make this task go quite well, and your blades will last you a long time just by doing this little bit of work. It's pretty much the same on a push mower. Future video I will post on a service on a push mower. So you just want to, check, make sure it's not bent or anything like that. This here, I think this blade might be 2 years old, but this mower does get used quite hard. It is a mulching blade. Thus the reason why we had to use a flexible sanding disc on a grinder to grind it. If you don't have a grinder like that, I'm sure you could use a file to clean that up. And if you do it more often, it'll probably last just as long. And now we can finally get this back on the mower deck. Okay, now we got this back over here at the mower deck. In my illustration here, I have the deck off the mower sitting on my lift here. So you want the edge side up. So this is down, and then sometimes, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, the blade actually says grass side right there. Clean that off a little more. Grass side. So we want to put that up. Put the grass side facing down. Make sure it fits down in our star there very good. And then we'll get our bolt. Put our bolt in. Tighten up our bolt. And now we'll sharpen the other, sharpen and balance, clean up the other blade, put the other one on. I also want to note that Motor Coat makes a good spray lubricant that I use. And I spray the inside of the mower decks, and it helps keep them clean throughout the season. Let that soak in real good, and should help the deck last longer and keep it from debris and make mowing much easier. Alright, we'll finish this up and get the deck on the mower. Okay, we got the mower deck all on. We're all done. This thing's serviced, ready for the season. Just went around and made sure everything lines up properly for the mower deck. Put the belt back on. We actually had to fix the guard here, so a couple of wire ties and some hose clamps saved us a couple bucks there, because these things are like 40 bucks. You know, what is it? A couple, like 10 minutes of time and some hose clamps take to fix something like that. So I figured finish that all up. This here is ready for delivery. So that finishes up this service and maintenance on this Poland Pro riding mower. So I have some more videos on eventually of servicing your push mower. But thank you for watching. This is GMAC. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.